in our parampara, in our Sanatana, in our Veda Dharma, we have a lot of stories, right? You know, we have the scriptural hierarchy in our Sanatana Dharma. There are 4 basic hierarchy. The Vedas on the top of the hierarchy. Then we have the Puranas, the second layer. There are 18 Puranas. That's on the second layer. And then the third, we have the Itihasas, Ramayana and Mahabharata. And the fourth, we have the Smriti, Manusmriti. Why we kept the Vedas on top? Because it talks about the truth. It was written by the realized souls. Rig Veda says Ekam Sat. It says truth is one. Right? The Vedas talks about the truth. That is why it is kept on the top. Even Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita refers Vedas only. He always says, like, in Vedas it is said like that. That means Vedas are on top. Bhagavad Gita technically Upanishads. Okay, so the references to the Vedas are the Upanishads. So the Vedas are the top. The second layer is Puranas. Puranas are, the stories, old stories, to convey the essence of Vedas. So when they convey the essence, they fabricated stories. We are, clinging to the stories, we left the truth.
Question, okay?
Yes, sir.
About the Arya Samadhis, because they are against this, the worship and Baha.
Yeah.
They are even against Hanuman. They are doing puja to a holy.
Yeah.
Of course, it's stupid. I'm not facing big problems, but if I face somebody and they know me, there are these Arya Samadhis, especially from Suriname, they don't harass me. If they get the chance, they will do it. But I'm not afraid. I'm always there. And like I give lecture also, and they keep count because when I start to talk, I know how to calm them down. And they come and go to me that, okay, you have to be careful with you because you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion about these Arya Samadhis, the way they are against? Sometimes I feel they are worse than Muslims against our own Hindu Dharma. And they're Hindus. What about it in India? Do you know something about these Arya Samadhis?
Arya Samaj, right?
Arya Samadhis.
See, I think instead of talking about Arya Samaj, we can talk about us.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a question, yeah.
Because, if there is an organization, politics will be there. That is inevitable.
Same thing. Okay.
So instead of, when I started, I started this as a mission to carry this news that, there should be no one between Baba and the devotee. Right? Why this idea came to me? Because, I saw a lot of scamsters back there. Okay? They are, utterly misusing Baba's name and taking, for a big ride, the innocent devotees.
Yeah.
I'll give one example. In one of the group, one sister, contacted me saying that, I came to know this story that her daughter got a midbrain cancer, very complicated case. Okay, she wanted to get some prayers. That's all. Okay, so when she came to know that I'm living in Shirdi, so she called me and said, "Bhaiya, please do the prayer when you go to Dwarakama, please." I said, "Okay, fine." And I did the prayer and I came. Okay, I told her, "Sister, I prayed." On that, she shared. She said that she was in one of the Baba's group where the admin guy said that, okay, you transfer 25,000, I will do Satyanarayana Puja, that Puja, this Puja, to heal the girl. And they were in a desperate situation. They were ready to do because they want to save the girl. But this is going around. What I'm trying to say is this is going around everywhere. Baba never, healed people for money. When they gave the money, that money also he gave. See, this is one thing. This is the unique character of Baba, right? My research take a big turn when I was talking with my friend in Bangalore, okay? Because his dad is an Ayurvedic doctor, was an Ayurvedic doctor at that time. He passed away, that father. They used to cure big ailments just like that. So I was always in amazement, how they are doing. So I was talking with the guy. and I want to know how they are doing that. And then I came to know that that father got a guru from Kerala called Bhagwan Narayanan. Okay, he used to cure all that, and that guy is a very simple guy. I want to know more about him. Then I came to know that guru got another guru, a fakir. Okay, so I want to know about that fakir. When I was discussing about that fakir, my friend listed these qualities that fakir will cure big ailments for no money. Okay, if at all people give money, rich people give money, he will get it and distribute immediately before the sunset, and the next day he will go for alms for bhiksha. I said, no, this is my Baba. This sounds like my Baba. I want to know about this fakir. I call him as an unknown fakir. Till now, I don't know his name. I'm just searching for him. Somewhere in Kerala, his samadhi is there. That's all I know. So, see, the same characters. So something, bulb got into me that, maybe my Baba and this fakir belong to the same school. That is why they sound same. And I was in the search of Baba's guru. Now this is a lead for me. Right? Oh, they all sound same. If I try to find this guy's school, maybe I will find Baba's school. This is what I thought that time. So all the way I went to Kerala. There is a place called Malappuram in Kerala. I went there. I did my research, but something else came out. I got a word, silsila. When I was doing my research there, when I was doing this, there are Sufi settlements there. I got a word called silsila. That silsila is nothing but Guru Paramara. They call it as silsila. In our Paramara, we call it as Guru Paramara. But that opened a big gate in me. That opened a big gate, That took me to Daulatabad, Kuldabad, all around Shirdi. That is how I came to know about such great figures, the Sufis and Naths, yogis, because of this one single word. So what I'm trying to say, that still in Kerala there is a community. Okay, they are Sufis. They are healing people without any charging money. They're still doing that. So these kind of people are always a threat to established organizations. My friend's dad was utterly threatened by one of the famous hospitals in Chennai not to practice. Okay, slowly Ayurveda is coming up in a streamlined way, but still there is certain things out there. See, we cannot talk that we can't openly say we can cure cancer. So I'm not Ayurvedic, I'm just saying, representing that because I learned certain things. So coming back to our Baba. So where I left actually? There's a big round we went around.
Little after the Hatha.
Sorry?
Little after the Hatha. Baba came to him back Shirdi and bring this Pati, Johara lived with him.
Yeah. So after that he started living there. This is the past histories of Baba, right? This is not there anywhere. It is there. But already Baba left this information. In G. Kapate's diary, Salila magazine, it is already there. All I did is connecting the dots. How I found out that Baba went to Aurangabad? It's a very interesting story.
Yes.
Yeah. See, in G. Kapate's diary, he said that Baba one day said that I went to Aurangabad. There I met one old fakir in the dargah near a big tamarind tree. This is one thing. So I was searching for that. What is that big tamarind tree? Okay. See, in our places, we'll have landmarks. Tamarind tree, mango tree, landmarks will be there. No? I was thinking like that. Baba was giving a hint like, there is a big tamarind tree near a dargah in Aurangabad. Okay. There are a lot of dargahs in Aurangabad. Aurangabad is full of dargahs only. But there is one dargah which is very huge, big. And there are a lot of awliyas and Sufis, they used to meet there often. And it's very famous. That dargah is called Shahnur Miya Dargah. Okay. So I was keeping an eye on that. Okay. When I went there, I saw a big tamarind tree. Okay. There was a big tamarind tree. Okay. Not enough. Any dargah may have a tamarind tree. Now I want more records to confirm this. This is the dargah that Baba came and met that old fakir. And then popped up another information about Baba's interesting, one of the life thing. During the last years of Baba, 1918, Baba called Qasim Ali, son of Bade Baba. Bade Baba, na? It is one of the characters in Sat Charitra. Yeah. So he called Bade Baba's son, Qasim Ali. And when Qasim Ali came, Baba gave 250 rupees to him. Okay, and then some roti and chickens, the cooked chickens, to Qasim Ali and said, take this to Aurangabad. And there you meet Shamsuddin Mia. And give all this and ask him to do the Annadan, Kawali and all that. Okay? And then, get the garland and offer to a awliya there called Bhanne Mia. So Qasim Ali went and met Shamsuddin Mia. He did all that, and then they all went and met this awliya called Bhanne Mia. And Bhanne Mia was, that time itself, he was 100 years old. Okay? And he was doing his tapas with one leg, with one hand right. He was close. He's called Mazub. In Sufism, that kind of people are called Mazub. So he was doing that, in a God state. He was there. So this party, this Qasim Ali and others, they went and they waited for that awliya to open the eyes. Finally, he didn't, but they put the garland and then he opened the eyes. And Baba, important thing which I forgot to convey. Baba gave all this to Qasim Ali, right? This chicken and all that. Also, he gave a message to convey to Bhanne Mia. That message is this, that 9th day of the 9th month, Allah Mia will take back the light that he lit, which is Allah's mercy. This is the statement Baba asked Qasim Ali to convey to Bhanne Mia. Let me repeat that statement. 9th day of the 9th month, Allah will take back the light that he lit, which is Allah's mercy. You convey this message to Bhanne Mia. So this party went to Aurangabad. They conveyed this to Bhanne Mia, and Bhanne Mia started shedding tears because he knows that Baba is conveying a message that he is going to go. getting my point. So what I am trying to say here is, I want to know why Baba want to do that Qawwali and Annadan in one particular place in Aurangabad. And who is that Shamsuddin Mia? When I did that research, I found that Shamsuddin Mia is none other than the caretaker of Shanun Mia Dargah. The Shanun Mia Dargah is where that tamarind tree is there. Do you see that connecting dots? Baba was talking about a Dargah where he met Jawahar Ali. He said there is a big tamarind tree. There he served for 12 years. And during that 12 years, when Baba was there, he met Shamsuddin Mia. They are friends, actually. He is 3 years younger than Baba, Shamsuddin Mia. They are friends. Because Baba from 22 to 35, Baba was living in that Shanur Mia Dargah. So they become friends. He was a caretaker of that Dargah. They become friends. That is why, Baba spent considerable time there. So he wants to give that importance to that place. So he asked Qasim Ali to do this respect there. And then I found out that it is Jawahar Ali. That's a different story. Okay, now coming back. So Baba came back and started living in Dwarakamai until 1918. So these things are not recorded. Got it? These things are not recorded. And one of the another interesting thing is, when I came to Shirdi, okay, much before that, I was introducing, when we started this session, I was introducing about myself, where I said that I was into 12 years of learning certain sadhanas of Kriya and Samadhi Path Yoga, that I was doing that. After completing that 12 years, I came, that exactly after the 12 years, only I came to Shirdi. That was 2024. When I came to Shirdi, I was doing the research about Baba, right? Much of the research are about the Sufis. So I was given an opportunity to live with them, to learn about them. Then I found out there is a thing called zikr. They practice zikr. It's nam jap. We call this Nam Jap, they call it Zikr. Okay. Until that, I don't have any big, idea about Nam Jap. For me, it is a very boring task because I'm a hardcore Kriya Yoga sadhaka. For me, Nam Jap is a boring task. Because what is that? All the time reciting some name. I don't have any interest on that. But when I started moving with these people, I started understanding and realizing the power of Nam Jap. We call Nam Jap, they call Zikr. And actually, this is what Baba taught Shama. The Nam Jap. Got it? Anyone knows that? Baba taught Shama Nam Jap.
He gave him Vishnu Sastra.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So, what I'm trying to say here is, it took 12 years for me to learn certain things. But Baba is such a simple guru, he made that in a very simple way. Because in these 12 years, I was practicing certain things. It took some 4 hours for me to reach certain level of consciousness. But when I practiced this Nam Jap, it took only 10-15 minutes. Simple thing. So end of this session, I will explain the science of Nam Jap. Why it is a real deal. Okay? That Baba was doing actually. Many doesn't know. Have you ever heard of Baba doing, worshipping or prayer or nothing, right? We never knew that. Nothing is because Baba always into that state of consciousness. So coming back to that 1886, he was talking about the Mahasamadhi, right? I said that is not for the asthma. That is Baba was practicing and he attained. Because of that 3 days Mahasamadhi, he attained the highest stature of Samadhi. That is actually the Mahasamadhi. Because there are different types of Samadhis are there. According to the Yoga Shastra, there are different types of Samadhis are there. Vikalpa Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Ashmita, Sashmita Samadhi, Sagata Samadhi, Jiva Samadhi. And the highest of all the Samadhis are called the Mahasamadhi. Because it is the state of consciousness. When you elevate your state of consciousness, there are different stages. And we have a name for that. Jiva Samadhi, that Samadhi, this Samadhi. These are the name given to the, we are studying from the kindergarten to the higher studies. The same way, the consciousness have different stages. Right? That stages, we have given a name in Yoga Shastra. Yes, sir.
So many questions.
Please. We are here for that.
Is that this is Baba's actually. Let's say from Baba's and Shiva. So, how do you feel? What is it in Shiva? There is so much corruption going on. And money. And yet, they say Baba to go inside. When I'm there, I don't know to pay to go inside to see Baba. They are coming here free. You don't charge you or Dakshina or something, it's okay. You don't want that. But they say Baba is not initiated there, police, bribery, all the police and political things. So Baba is everywhere. But even then, how to explain the Baba is?
Yeah, you're talking about, the various ways to approach Baba now in Samadhi Mandir.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, that is happening in every Hindu temple.
Except house.
Except? It's very clear. Yeah. And I can see that. That's why you are coming out with that question. Okay, fine. See, the mandirs, the Hindu temples, are there not for worship. That's a recent addition, worshipping. We don't have the concept of worshipping actually. We have only tapas. Okay? There is no concept of worship. Actually. So I'll tell you one thing. We have a lot of fundamental misinterpretations or misunderstandings in our understandings. Recently in one of my groups, one sister, I often, give this as an example for this, that a sister, she is a teacher in some school in some other state. She wanted one of her students to claim first position in a, spell bee competition. I don't know what is that. Maybe you know spell bee competitions. Okay, so she want one of her students to come first. So she posted a prayer request in the group saying that please pray to Baba that her student to come first. Fine, na? We will do that. But there is thing, there's a glitch. What we are asking to Baba is to make that kid to come first. Okay, fine, but Baba should push the other guys. Right? Then only it is possible. So we are asking Baba to push the other kids to make the other kid to come. Will Baba do that? So this is our basic misunderstanding approaching a group. And this gives me, the remembrance to talk about chapter 15. Because, we don't have the understanding of Guru. And that is why Baba in chapter 15 asking us, conveying a message in chapter 15. There is a specialty about chapter 15. Anyone knows that? Satcharitra, chapter 15. The lizard stories. The lizard sisters. Right? Okay, let me, share the story first. One day, Baba was sitting in Seth Dwarakamai, and the devotee sitting in front of him, he saw a lizard on the wall of Dwarakamai making the chirping, the sound. So the guy asked Baba, that lizard is making the sound, is that a good omen or a bad omen? Baba said that, we should not think like that. He said that lizard is happy because her sister is going to come from Aurangabad. Okay. Then little later, a guy came from Aurangabad on his horseback, and he wants to feed the horse, so he was shaking the sack, and a lizard jumped from that and entered Dwarakamai. And Baba said, "Okay, whoever asked the question, now see." And both the sisters met, and they were so happy and all that. You know the story, because Baba is a Sarva Vyapi. He knows everything, right? But the thing is, how a lizard knows, right? Baba knows he's a Sarvavyapi. How come a lizard knows much before that her sister is going to come? Right? We read this many times. Am I right? But this is the glitch. This is the little tricky thing that Baba actually wants us to think. Because Baba is famous for his parables, teachings, right? Huh? So how come, it is not possible for a lizard? Lizard is not a Sarvavyapi. Because we are much inclined towards Baba's miracle. We are seeing the Sarvavyapittvam. We missed a fundamental logic that how a lizard can think, knows this, right? So that is what Baba wants to convey, that think. If you start seeing Baba from this angle, the whole lot of gems will come out from Satcharitra. Because there is a lot of hidden gems in Satcharitra. I will share one more gem with you. Chapter 32, I will come. Before that, let me finish this. So what Baba is trying to convey in chapter 15 is asking us to think. Because Baba's primary and fundamental teaching is Shraddha Saburi. Right? Wherever we go in Baba's mandir, we'll say Shraddha Saburi. Is there? No, it's not there. So let me say Shraddha Saburi. No, I will say that. Yeah. Okay. So we know when we say Baba, when we say Hanumanji, Rama, Hanumanji will be there. The same way, Baba means Shraddha Saburi, right? Do we know what is the meaning of Shraddha Saburi? Anyone have any idea? Shraddha Saburi? Faith and patience. That is another word, English. What is the definition? What is Shraddha? What is Saburi? I want the definition, not the English equivalent word. Okay, let me explain.